Are you ready to explore Japan like a pro? In today's video, we're giving you the ultimate list of 10 things you absolutely must do and 10 things you should steer clear of when visiting this incredible country. But hold on, we're not just listing them. We're diving deep. From hidden gems to cultural etiquettes that could save you from a world of embarrassment, we've got you covered. So if you think you know Japan, think again. Stick around to discover insider tips that will make your trip unforgettable. 10 must-dos in Japan. 10. Follow the Sakura, cherry blossoms. Imagine standing under a canopy of cherry blossoms, their pink petals gently falling around you like a soft, fragrant snowfall. Sakura, or cherry blossoms, are more than just beautiful flowers in Japan. They're a symbol of the fleeting nature of life and are deeply ingrained in the country's culture. The best spots to experience this ethereal beauty include Tokyo's Ueno Park and Kyoto's Philosopher's Path. Each location offers a unique backdrop for the blossoms, whether it's the bustling cityscape of Tokyo or the tranquil temples of Kyoto. 9. Escape from Tokyo's bustle in a bamboo grove. In the heart of Tokyo lies a hidden oasis, Suzu no Oyado Ryokuchi Park. This bamboo grove offers a peaceful escape from the city's relentless pace. The towering bamboo stalks sway gently in the wind, their leaves casting dappled shadows on the ground. The park is open 24/7 and is free to enter, making it a perfect spot for some impromptu meditation or a quiet moment of reflection. 8. Climb Mount Osor and soak in a natural hot spring. Mount Osor, or Fear Mountain, is one of the 3 most sacred places in Japan. Despite its ominous name, the mountain offers a serene atmosphere, complete with natural hot springs and the stunning Lake Usori. For just 500 yen, you can enter this sacred space and immerse yourself in its mystical aura. The hot springs are said to have healing properties, and the lake's calm waters reflect the surrounding beauty, making it a perfect spot for soul searching. 7. Watch sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is not just a sport, it's a living testament to Japan's rich cultural heritage. Official tournaments, or basho, take place 6 times a year and offer a unique spectacle that's both athletic and ritualistic. The tension in the arena is palpable as the wrestlers, or rikishi, face off in the ring. Prices for seats range from 3,800 yen for arena seats to 38,000 yen for a traditional Japanese box, but the experience is priceless. 6. Immerse yourself in the Gibli Museum. If you're a fan of animated films, the Gibli Museum is a must-visit. Dedicated to the works of Studio Ghibli and its legendary creator, Hayao Miyazaki, the museum is a whimsical wonderland that brings your favorite films to life. Wander through rooms filled with original sketches, explore a rooftop garden guarded by a life-sized robot from Castle in the Sky, and even catch an exclusive short film. The museum is closed on Tuesdays and entry costs 1,000 yen, but the experience is a priceless journey into the heart of Japan's animation legacy. 5. Haggle in Nishiki Market. Step into the bustling lanes of Nishiki Market, often referred to as Kyoto's kitchen. This vibrant marketplace is a food lover's paradise, offering everything from freshly made sushi to exotic spices and traditional sweets. Imagine haggling with local vendors as you sample a variety of street food and local delicacies. The market is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and is free to enter, making it a must-visit for anyone looking to dive into Kyoto's culinary scene. 4. See the Magi Shrine in Tokyo. In the midst of Tokyo's modern skyscrapers lies a sanctuary of tranquility, the Magi Shrine. Dedicated to Emperor Meiji and his wife, Empress Shokan, this Shinto shrine offers a peaceful retreat from the city's hustle and bustle. Picture yourself walking along gravel paths, surrounded by lush forests, as you make your way to the shrine's main hall. The shrine is open from sunrise to sunset and is free to enter, making it a perfect spot for some spiritual respite. 3. Explore the temples of Mount Coya. Mount Coya is not just a mountain, It's a spiritual epicenter and the birthplace of Shingon Buddhism. With over 100 temples, each offering its own unique history and architectural beauty, Mount Coya is a pilgrimage in itself. Imagine wandering through ancient temple grounds, the air filled with the scent of incense and the sound of chanting monks. It's a spiritual journey that offers a deeper understanding of Japan's religious and cultural fabric. 2. Stroll through the flower tunnels at Kachi Wisteria Garden. Prepare to be enchanted by the Kachi Wisteria Garden, where tunnels of cascading wisteria flowers create a surreal, dreamlike landscape. Picture yourself walking under a canopy of purple, pink, and white blossoms, their sweet fragrance filling the air. The garden is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and entry costs vary depending on the season, but the experience is like stepping into a living fairy tale. 1. Experience the elegance of Himeji Castle. Known as the White Heron Castle, Himeji Castle is a masterpiece of Japanese architecture and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine exploring the castle's intricate maze of corridors and staircases, each turn revealing stunning views of the surrounding landscape. The castle is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and costs 1,000 yen, but the experience is like traveling back in time to Japan's feudal era. With that out of the way, let's talk about 10 things you should never do in Japan. 1. Don't arrive late. In Tokyo, punctuality is not just a courtesy, it's a social expectation deeply ingrained in the culture. Whether it's a work meeting, dinner reservation, or catching public transport, being on time is highly respected. In fact, the Japanese take punctuality so seriously that there are train delay certificates issued to passengers if a train or bus is delayed, allowing them to prove that their tardiness was not their fault. 2. Don't tip at restaurants. While tipping is a common practice in many countries, it's considered unnecessary and even rude in Tokyo. The cost of service is already included in the final bill, and the level of customer service is exceptionally high. If you want to show appreciation, a simple arigato gozaimasu, thank you very much, will suffice. If you still feel compelled to tip, it's better to place the money in an envelope rather than handing it directly to the server. 3. Don't make phone calls on the train. Trains are the lifelines of Tokyo, connecting every corner of the city. However, it's considered impolite to make phone calls while on the train. Keep your phone on silent mode and refrain from conversations that could disturb other passengers. This extends to other forms of etiquette, like not eating or drinking on the train and not leaving litter. 4. Don't stand on the right side of the escalator in Tokyo. There's a specific side of the escalator for those who are in a hurry and want to walk up the stairs, the left side. Standing on the right side could slow down people who are in a rush. This rule is followed religiously in Tokyo, showcasing the Japanese commitment to social etiquette. 5. Don't take small children on the subway at rush hour. The subway in Tokyo can get incredibly crowded during rush hours, especially between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays. While adults might manage the crowd, it's not advisable to take small children during these hours. It's not just about etiquette, but also about basic safety. If you have to travel with children, it's better to take a cab or wait for the rush to subside. 6. Don't turn up at Tokyo's Skytree without a ticket. Tokyo's Skytree is one of the city's most popular attractions, and it can get extremely crowded. If you arrive without a ticket during peak hours, you might find yourself waiting for a long time due to the limited number of people allowed on the observation decks. To avoid this inconvenience, it's advisable to purchase your ticket in advance. 7. Don't expect to find restaurants on the ground level. Tokyo's skyscrapers are filled with restaurants, cafes, bars, and izakayas, but they're often not on the ground level. If you're looking for a specific eatery, you might have to look up or down, as many establishments are located on higher or basement levels. This can be particularly challenging for first-time visitors, so it's good to do some research beforehand. 8. Don't wear your shoes on tatami mats in Japan. It's customary to remove your shoes before entering a home. And the same applies to stepping on tatami mats in restaurants or hotels. It's considered rude to wear shoes on tatami mats, and you'll usually find a designated area for shoe removal along with a row of indoor slippers for guests to use. 9. Don't pass food from one set of chopsticks to another. This action is frowned upon in Japan because it resembles a funeral ritual where bones are passed from one set of chopsticks to another. To avoid this faux pas, it's better to place the food on a plate before passing it. This is one of several chopstick-related etiquettes to be aware of, such as not using them like drumsticks or sticking them upright into your food. 10. Don't wear swimwear in an onsen or hot springs are a beloved part of Japanese culture, but they come with their own set of rules. One of the most important is that swimwear is not allowed. Onsen are gender-separated, and it's customary to bathe au naturel. Before entering the hot spring, it's also crucial to thoroughly clean your body to show courtesy to other bathers. And there you have it, folks, the ultimate guide to the 10 must-dos and 10 must-not-dos in Japan. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your fellow travelers. Want more insider tips and travel guides? Make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Until then, safe travels and sayonara.